Well, you step up on the deck in the early morning mist, praying hopefully that you won't miss. You strip out sunlight, practiced 1,000 times. God says dead ahead, moving to the left. See a tail fin swirl, nothing matters in the world but the perfect presentation of the fly. You lift your rod tip, you pull back and flip, watch that perfect loop as it unfurls the cast.
You're watching The Real Deal. We're at Lake Musconetcong here, and as you see, we got frogs rigged up. We're fishing the slop. It's really heavy in there. We're going to be fishing the slop, and also I got the Texas Rigger Jig from Power Team Lures. I'm going to be throwing that into pockets. So stay tuned. We're going to be catching a lot of bass and a lot of big ones.
Okay, folks, we're at Lake Musconetcong this morning, and see behind me, there's a few boats out there today. I'm going to start off with a buzzbait, and I have a pop-R for the pockets. It's a very weedy lake. I have never fished here before, so we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to throw some frogs later, so stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have some bass for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love frog fishing, baby. I love sloppiness. I love all these weeds. This is what I dream about in the winter time. This is the kind of fishing that I dream about. Fishing the heavy stuff. Doesn't get better than this. New Jersey bass fishing. Wow, that's a good one. You've been caught by The Real Deal. Okay.
First fish of the day, small guy. Really struggling trying to get just him, but no, just not my day today. But I'll take him, and it's a pop-R fish. Off he goes.
Lake Musconetcong. This is why I love the place. It's full of slop and decent sized bass. We're getting them all on the frog so far. Throwing that frog out, working it from the shoreline out into the lily pads. We're getting chunkers, man. This guy's a nice one. And it's the deal. It's the Spro frog, and it's working like crazy. You've been caught by The Real Deal, buddy. Beautiful bass. Let's let this guy go. Keep it real, brother. Look at that. Look at that. He's taking me down into these weeds. Oh, it's a good one. About a 1.5 pound, 2 pounder. Very important thing is we're fishing braid. So you can muscle these guys out of there. You can wrestle them a little bit. Yeah, on that Spro frog. What I'm doing with my frog is I'm throwing it right to the shoreline. Almost hitting the shoreline, making it twitch right into the water like if it was a real frog that was starting to swim out. Now, I've been actually seeing a lot of other frogs start following my frog. I think that's been triggering the bass bite as well. When they see the live frog and then they see this big fat frog that's my lure, and they've been hitting it. I actually missed a few because they just nipped at the back, but we got that one. And again, we're at Lake Musconetcong here in right next to Lake Hopatcong. If you're ever in the area of Lake Hopatcong, you definitely have to check this place out. It's loaded with lily pads. It's a great fishery. If you like slop fishing, that's what we're doing today. Right here, throwing out that frog. Funny thing is, the frog went into one of the limbs in that tree over there, fell into the water, and this guy bit. We're using a Spro bonsai frog. Nice little popper front to it. Catching bass here at Lake Musconetcong. This is what it's about, frog fishing. Fishing in the slop, and we're making it happen. Let's hope we keep catching these guys. Right now the frog bite's on, so we're going to keep throwing that frog. Yeah.
Alright, well, what I try to do now is we're trying to go as close to the bank as possible because I'm not sure if there's a little cut under there. So just I get that little underhand cast so I can keep it real low and try to get it underneath the trees and just work it real easy. A little twitching, a little stopping. One of the key things for me is once it lands, just leave it alone for a good 10 seconds or so, because if you did spook a fish, you know, she might move off to the side, she'll turn around, she'll come back to see what it was. And a lot of times you just let it sit there. On the first twitch, they'll blow up on it. Today's just a little bit slow, but we'll get them. We're always just trying to read the water too, you know, read what's going on around you. I don't trying to figure out if there's any little dips or logs in the rocks. There's lots of bait fish here. And I just, like I said, I constantly try not to move the frog too quick, but always keeping a little twitch, and you'll get that little walk the dog action once in a while, and that's what you're looking for. If you come over any of these little open pockets, I let it sit there for a second or two. It makes it easier for the fish to come up and hit it. Let's see what happens. That's like, even if it's a little loud, I don't think it's a big deal. I just, like I said, just let it sit, and if he's there or she's there, she'll turn around and she'll come back to see what disturbed her. I don't know. This guy, we got us a little guy here. There's a pickerel. Yeah, we got us a little pickerel. Actually, that's not a bad pickerel, actually.
Yeah, that's a decent sized one.
Nice. Calm down, little guy. Don't kill my frog. Don't kill my frog. How you doing? All right, there you go. There we go. Oh, it's good. How many slices? It's like a pizza now. Not bad. If they do slice it up, crazy glue fixes everything. Just a little bit of crazy glue, and the minute it hits the water, it's fine. There we go. At least we got some action.
Lake Hopatcong, catching largemouth bass on the Senko with my buddy Bill Vella. Right there.
There you go.
Largemouth bass, Lake Hopatcong. Throwing out the Senko, we're working the boat docks. It's producing bass. Let's let them go. See you next time. They're turning on.
If I had time, tide and tackle, I'd pull the flats from sunrise to sunset. I would throw the fly, catch them redfish on low tide if I had time, tackle. Catching bait out on the flats, while swatting at the gnats, so quiet you can hear them buzzing in your ears. Throwing the cast net